So good afternoon again, Stephens Family YMCA. I have Claire and Grace here with me. We're going to do a little bit of movement here, standing up. It's something simple, something easy, working on core strength, working on balance, just working on some mobility in general. Everyday moves that we're used to doing, but you really don't think about it too much. There are going to be some sequence to these movements, 3 of them actually, to be honest with you. And we're going to go through all of these at once. So the first exercise that we're going to do, or the first movement we're going to do, is we're going to start with our right leg. And what we're going to do is just going to do a nice, easy step. So we're going to step forward and step back. I don't care what you do with your hands. You can hold yourself, you can, whatever. I'm always doing something with my hands, right? So nice and easy, just kind of getting the body going. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put our hands down by our side, right? And as we step forward, our hands are going to come up, right? Our head is going to stay still, right? The head is going to stay still. And as we step forward, our hands are going to come up. Now, we're going to make this a little bit harder for balance and core strength. I want your eyes to follow your hands wherever they go. So if they come down, you come up. Come down, come up. Right? So we're really doing multiple actions with our body and our eyes. Okay, good. Let's relax. So let's go with the left side. We're going to go with the left side step, right? Coming forward, coming back. Easy, simple, first movement. Okay. Then our next one is going to be with our head staying still. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our hands and we're going to come up. Good. Nice and easy. Core is going to stay tight again. And then we're going to follow our hands with our eyes. So no matter where your hands go, we'll come up with them. Again, keeping the core tight, right, is important. Belly button through the spine. And relax. Good. So 3 sequence, 1 movement, working on some balance, working on some core strength. The next exercise that we're going to do is going to be a step to the right. So nice and easy, ladies. Just taking a step to our right. And then as we get going, our head is going to stay still and our hands are going to come out, right? And then we're going to turn in that direction. So the movement that we're doing, we're going to rotate that way. Now I jumped the gun a little bit because I started moving my head, but I want to make sure that Grace was following me. No, I'm just kidding, right? So now our eyes are going to follow our hands. Good. Now we're going to step to the left. Same thing, easy, nice and simple. And then our hands are going to come up, head's going to stay straight, and we're going to turn. And then I want your hands or your eyes to follow your hands. Good, perfect, and relax. So the third exercise that we're going to do now is going to be an open in a diagonal position. So we're going to work with our right leg, and what we're going to do is simple step back. And I want your feet to kind of be at a 90 degrees. I don't need a large step, just something where we can open up a little bit, and then we're going to come back. So let's work with that right side. Forward, coming back. Now you guessed it, right? We're going to use our hands here in a second. Hands are going to come up and they're going to turn. And I want to try to keep our head straight out. And now let's follow our hands with our eyes. You're going to get a little bit more range of motion because now you're not fighting yourself, right? Good, let's go ahead and relax. And then let's go with the left side here. So let's go ahead and step back at that angle. And come back. And then let's put our hands up. And then head is going to stay stationary and turn. And then let's follow our hands. Okay. And relax. The range of motion is kind of up to you, right? You want to get into a bigger step, that's fine. Really the leg that is planted is the leg that I want to work on. So when we step forward, we're getting a little bit of a stretch here. When I go to the right, I'm getting a little bit of a stretch here onto this left side. And then when I open up, hopefully I'm going to get a stretch into this left leg. So even though our right side is moving, I want the left side to feel all of the stretch if we can. Okay? If your knees are bothering you and it hurts you to do these steps, shorten up your step a little bit. Really keep the core tight and work on the rotation, okay? simple exercise movements. If you've been sitting down, you need to get some, you can't get outside because of the weather, that's what I'm looking for. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Again, thank you ladies for coming in today and working with me. I appreciate it. And we'll look to hear from you soon. And we can't wait to see you back at the Stephens Family YMCA.